You type out a nuanced business problem. You hit enter, and seconds later, the AI spits back a polite, completely useless bulleted list. Everyone tells you the fix is finding the perfect prompt template or buying the newest tool. But tweaking your wording doesn't solve the core design flaw. These models are hardwired to be people pleasers. To unlock true value, you have to move past the role of a creator and step into the role of a producer. If you treat an LLM like a traditional search engine, you are mathematically guaranteed to get the baseline average of all internet knowledge. It is a highly capable, entirely directionless employee. It needs taste. Look at Rick Rubin. He doesn't play instruments or read music. He has zero technical ability to physically make the product he is famous for. Yet he has won 9 Grammys and produced defining records for Jay-Z, Adele, and Metallica. He is paid entirely for his taste. He sits in the studio, listens to the musicians perform, and shapes the raw performance until it sounds right. He knows what great sounds like before it exists. In the AI era, the machine physically plays the instruments. Your only valuable asset is your ability to look at what the AI hands you, identify why it isn't good enough yet, and relentlessly push the output until it matches your vision. To enforce that taste, you need a specific operational toolkit. I call it the GPS framework: Gaslight, Pushback, and Stress Test. This chart maps how an AI allocates its computing attention across a prompt. Because LLMs are trained on billions of words, they recognize when language carries emotional weight. When you introduce high consequences, the model's attention physically spikes. Google co-founder Sergey Brin confirmed this mechanic last year when he noted that AI models genuinely perform better when they are threatened. Instead of asking for a standard pricing strategy, you tell the AI, "I am advising a CFO with 20 years of experience and zero patience for fluff. If this strategy is wrong, I lose a client that makes up 40% of my revenue." You aren't lying to the machine. You are artificially raising the stakes so it drops the safe, HR-friendly narratives and delivers rigorous, mathematically sound analysis. The second phase now is pushback. AI has been heavily trained via human feedback to be excessively polite and agreeable. If you just accept the very first response it hands you, you are accepting completely average thinking. You absolutely have to break that programming. Challenge the output by explicitly telling it, "I don't believe you," or demanding an angle that a 10-year industry veteran would find completely non-obvious. Aggressive, specific pushback forces the model out of its comfort zone. It converts an agreeable assistant into a strategic sparring partner, capable of generating non-consensus insights. The final phase is the stress test. A true producer never ships the first or second take without a systematic audit. Look at this audit dashboard. Step 1 is the gap check. You command the AI to identify missing context. Step 2 is the bias sweep. The model evaluates its strategy for survivorship bias. Step 3 is injecting stakes to build in safeguards. This 90-second filter converts a rough, potentially dangerous ideation draft into a de-risked strategy ready for real-world use. Running the GPS framework proves exactly where your economic value lies today. It is no longer in text generation, it is in human-led curation. A large language model can generate 100 strategic options in 3 seconds, but it lacks the lived experience to look at those 100 options and identify the 2 that will actually survive contact with reality. No matter how advanced the neural network becomes, it is merely a performer. It is a complex instrument sitting silently in the dark, waiting to be picked up and given direction. Prompting isn't about finding magic templates. It's about refusing to accept the machine's first attempt. Step into the studio and force your taste and start producing.